This is going to be a busy travel season, so let's get into this. Give me some of the stats this year. What are we expecting overall in terms of travel compared to maybe last year and past seasons?
Well, Rob, AAA is projecting this to be the third busiest Thanksgiving on record. AAA has been looking at holiday travel since the year 2000. 2005 was the busiest. 2019 was also a very busy year right before the pandemic, and now we're expecting to be neck and neck with that year. Air travel, though, is expected to surpass pre-pandemic numbers. AAA is projecting 55.4 million Americans are going to be traveling overall. 49 million of those are going to be on the roads, and 4.7 million will be flying. And that number is significant. That's a 6% jump compared to last year. So we're expecting packed roads, packed airports, especially on Wednesday before Thanksgiving and coming back on Sunday.
And what was your advice for people when we're talking about air travel going up 6%? I mean, you think about people going through the airport. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but I'm sure it adds a couple of minutes wherever you're going to get in and out of the airports or wherever you need to check into.
Yeah, certainly arrive at the airport at least 2 hours before your flight. Give yourself plenty of time when you're going through security, and also download the airlines app ahead of time. That'll help you know if there are any delays because of the weather perhaps, and that way you're prepared. We also advise people not to check their bags, to have a carry-on with them. That way if there is a cancellation or delay, you're on the move and it's easier to navigate. Reserve airport parking ahead of time too. That's always a really good tip. I do that here in DC. That way I know exactly which garage I'm heading into and I just park and go right to the terminal, which saves you a little bit of time and can save you money ahead of time.
And so what are some of the biggest factors that go into causing travel issues or travel slowdowns? Of course, weather is one that we're tracking here all the time.
Right, so obviously weather, that's always the wild card, but also car problems. And that's why AAA always suggests getting your car checked before you leave. Your oil, your battery, have an emergency kit with you in case, because what happens is cars break down, there are crashes on the road, and then what happens is that ties everybody back and you get stuck in traffic. If you are on the interstate and you see an emergency vehicle on the side of the road, slow down, move over, give them plenty of time to work, and just keep moving slowly and cautiously, because the reality is on the interstates, you do see a lot of backups, especially that Wednesday before Thanksgiving. We are telling people avoid the roads between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's when holiday travelers mix with commuters on the roads, and that's when you get a lot of congestion.
All right, great advice. And real quick here, going back through the weekend after Thanksgiving, is it kind of all spread out, or is there a sharp increase in travel Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday afternoon is just the worst. It's brutal on the interstates. I've been stuck on I-95 for many hours. So if you can avoid the afternoon of Sunday, that would be preferable. Leave first thing in the morning if you're coming back on Sunday, but even better, come back on Monday.
All right, thank you so much, Aixa Diaz with AAA. We appreciate your advice and telling folks how to avoid the worst travel times this year.